Believe it or not, the mid-season update for Black Ops 6 Season 1 is already here. And if I say so myself, this is one of the better Call of Duty games we have had in a long time. There is not a whole lot of bad things I can say about this game, minus the cheaters, of course. But let's go ahead and talk about what's coming in the mid-season update. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. As we go along, drop your thoughts and opinions down below. Let's go ahead and get rolling. First things first, let's go ahead and talk about the maps that we will be seeing in Season 1 Reloaded. So we have Nuketown Holiday. Needless to say, this is just a reskin of Nuketown with the holiday or Christmas type of aesthetic. And we have a returning map, Hacienda. If you ask me, this has been pretty anticipated by a good chunk of the community, but at the same time, I have seen some people that don't seem too thrilled about this map. So this was a popular multiplayer map featured in Black Ops 4 and in Call of Duty Mobile, and now we'll be able to get busy on Hacienda once again. So a little bit of an overview of this map is the setting is set in a luxurious estate with a central mansion, pristine bay, storage shed, and hedged gardens. This is a 3-lane map. Obviously, the community loves 3-lane maps. One lane follows the water, another goes through the center of the manor, and the third runs along the outskirts by the vineyard. For some of you, this might be common knowledge, but this is a medium-sized map. The layout offers a mix of close quarters combat inside the mansion and longer sightlines around the estate. So I am kind of split on this map. If you ask me, I do think this will be dope for 4v4 and competitive, but for 6v6, I see this being a little bit of a headache. And as far as I remember, it was a headache back in Black Ops 4 during 6v6 when the map first debuted. Let us know your take on this map though. Are you geeked for it? Or is there any other map you have rather seen in this update? And we also have the Racket map coming in the mid-season update. Designed for 2v2 and 6v6. It will be added. This is set in a museum-like enclosure called the Avalon Museum. The map features various exotic and priceless art installations, calling for even more close-quarter situations. The twisting corridors and multiple points of interest, such as the lobby, main exhibit, and gallery, offer plenty of opportunities for flanking and just hitting routes. It's designed to support both 6v6 and 2v2 matches, providing a more chaotic experience. Not to be that guy, but I'm really not a fan of these strike maps being 6v6 maps as well. But I will say I do like the variety coming to the game this soon. Again, I can't believe we are already halfway through the first season, and to me, it really feels like this game just launched. I think that's a good thing because I cannot say I felt the same way the first week of December and the last couple of CODs. So as I've been saying, even months before launch, this game does still look pretty promising, even over a month after launch. Now let's take a look at the weapons coming in the mid-season update. We have 3 new weapons that will be introduced. New weapons are expected in the Reloaded update, but only time will tell which items are included in the action-packed patch. Fans should be excited about the 3 confirmed weapons that are coming mid-season, which include the Cleaver, Maelstrom Shotgun, and the AMR Mod 4 rifle. If these 3 weapons aren't introduced in the Season 1 Reloaded update, then an event launching at a later date in December will probably include them. So keep that in mind. We might not see these off rip. Heavy on the word might. Now we are supposedly getting some competitive integrity upgrades. Let's see what we have here. Treyarch is working to improve competitive integrity in Black Ops 6. Even more new features are coming to create a fair environment. The largest competitive integrity update in the mid-season update is a forfeit option, which will allow your team to vote to end the match immediately if you are getting skunked in game. Forfeiting a multiplayer match will count as a loss, so every team member must agree before a vote can pass. Although I was wondering where this forfeit feature was, I was really hoping it actually had something to do with competitive integrity, aka making adjustments to the anti-cheat system or whatever. But the forfeit thing is cool, I guess. Whatever though. By providing fans with new rules for ranked, Treyarch is trying to avoid players leaving matches mid-season, which negatively affects every teammate. Fortunately, it looks like Black Ops 6 will continue to introduce improvements to its competitive scene throughout 2024 and beyond. At the beginning of Season 1, a new penalty system was implemented to punish players who purposefully disconnect from matches. The penalties get more severe if you repeatedly break the rules. Still not a word about cheaters though, right? Alright, we get it. Alright, let's go ahead and move on. So we do have some upcoming events. It's clear based on the Season 1 patch notes that Treyarch has multiple events planned for the first season. Excited fans have already started exploring the hit list event, but more festivals will be on their way soon. It's almost certain that some form of holiday event will be present during Season 1. Since Nuketown is receiving its festive variant in December, it's possible that the beloved location will be the center of the fun. Like the hit list event, These limited time updates will offer dazzling rewards and grenade exploding enjoyment for the whole community. So keep your eyes open for new announcements from Treyarch. December is one of the biggest months for Call of Duty since the newest entry has released. And there are a plethora of holidays for events. Now for all of you zombies folks, before we dive into the zombies intel, I want to apologize profusely for saying that the zombies looked botched before launch. I finally went ahead and started up to run up some Black Ops 6 zombies, and man, not only is it a nice change of pace from the multiplayer experience, it is actually pretty fun, man. Whether you're just trying to grind camos, going for high round attempts, or doing Easter eggs, this shit is actually fun, man. I definitely say give zombies a try, especially with this mid-season update. This is supposed to be a huge update for the zombies community. So we have a new map called Citadel des Morts. I'm probably butchering that, but hopefully you get what I mean. Set in a medieval castle in France, this map continues the storyline from the Terminus Easter egg. The aesthetics look pretty crazy if you ask me. And we have elemental wonder weapons. 4 new swords with elemental powers are introduced. This seems to be the most interesting to me. I'm not sure if you guys remember the Black Ops 3 zombies map, Der Eisendrock. I'm not entirely sure if the term was wonder weapons back then for this map in particular, but from what it looks like, it does have a very similar system that they had in Der Eisendrock with the bows. Now instead of bows, we have swords. Super dope concept if you ask me for the most part. By the way, I am just curious, would you guys like to see more zombies content here on the channel? I know for the most part, I have been focusing on multiplayer ever since Modern Warfare 2, but I really like zombies, and if there are any of you guys that like zombies as much as I do, let's go ahead and make it happen. There will be a new perk called the Vulture Aid, a returning perk that provides various benefits, a new ammo mod called Light Men. This helps with ammo regeneration. 18 new gobble gums and augments will be available to unlock. We do have some gameplay changes, reduced mangler spawns in mid to high rounds, and cap on active manglers up to round 100. This is dope because the manglers are absolutely annoying if there are too many at one time on the map in zombies. And we have the holiday event Jingle Hells, a reimagined version of Liberty Falls with festive themes. Let us know if you're looking forward to this mid-season update all the way across the board, from rank play features to the maps to zombies. If you made it to the end, thank you for sticking around. Check out these 2 videos right here and consider subscribing. Thank you all for your time. All y'all take care, and I'm out.